Hi guys, welcome to another episode. And we've been talking a lot about being independent, right? Financial independence. That's what we all want. But how many of us really put our minds into it right away, right now? Most of you have seen, even our fathers, mothers, their grandparents, our grandparents. We've seen like most of them have worked until they're 55, 60, 65. Personally, I want to share some story. As much as my father loves his job, it just disheartens me to think that he's pushing 70 and still working. I know that he loves his work, but I mean, he loves his work, he's good at his work, but at the same time, I don't want to be like that. I want to be financially independent, but you will end up working until 70, 75, whether you like it or not, if you don't put your mind into it. So you have to do something right away, and that's what we're going to talk about: how to make passive income so you can be financially independent the way that you want to be and the speed that you want to be. And and we're going to compare a few things with active income versus passive income and all that, if time permits us. But what we want to focus is how to generate these passive income streams, how to generate that, and how they will improve your lifestyle, how they will improve, how they will help you to become financially independent. Expert is on the other side.
Yeah, so yeah, today we are a little bit different. Like we talked about this in a different way, but today we're going to compare and contrast the active and passive income, right? Believe it or not, like when you are 60s in your maybe or later in your deathbed, like most of the people, what they wish for is like I could have spent more time with my family.
Right.
I could have traveled more. I could have done this. I could have done that. This is what the story like you. This is going to happen. This is we are all human being, right? We wanted to enjoy our time.
Yeah.
Like we nobody wants to work all the time. That is active income. Like when you do that actively, it's putting all your time. You are putting your time, right? Your time is your energy. Like you are spending all your energy. You don't know actually. It's giving you physical and mental toll. Like you are getting a lot of stress, and your hair is getting grayer, and you're gaining more weight because you're doing this job, and because of the cholesterol is going up, and you're fighting with other people and significant other because of your too much work you have, right? So this is not only costing you your life, it's destroying your life.
Yeah.
Think about going through this 40 years and then dying. That's a cycle. Like you are born and you have kids and you get married and have kids,
Yeah.
actually go to college and then get a job. That's a cycle. 90, I think 90, more than 90% of them follow that, right? But
Yeah.
if you look at the millionaire statistics in US, 80% of them are the earned their $1 million. Only 20% of them are actually coming from their fathers and parents. So 80% of them are actually worked towards that $1 million, right? If that is your goal, they were not working actively on the job. If you look at their what that job they were doing, like this is like a whole thing is a copy and paste. Like you copy somebody else what they did exactly, just do it. Like if you do it, if you follow their path, you're going to get there because they did that, right? So many other people did it, become millionaire. So how they did it, most of them like using passive ways, right? If you work even actively, unless you are a CEO for 10, 20 years, you're not going to make several $1 million. But to get to the CEO, you had to be working there 20, 30 years before that. So it's like that's still like you're working actively, you're putting your time. So that's why, like you are saying, right? Randy was saying that you work 40 years, so you don't want to, like, you don't enjoy the time uh, during that 40 years. So when you do, like, we have a 10-year plan we talked about before, right, Randy? um
We talked about 5, 10 year, 15 year,
right,
like short, medium, long term plans.
right, exactly. Just follow that video, just watch that video in its entirety. You will see that what we are advising to you guys. Start in your 20s or even like in your teenager, right? like I think most of the teenagers are well right now. It's like they're saving mind sometimes. Some of them are like spending as soon as they get the money they spend. But if you start saving when you become a teenager, like 13, right, for 10 more years, and like by 30, right, by 30 you can retire. Like if you start learning financial
Yeah.
education from your teenager time, right, by 30 you can retire and you have like 40-50 years ahead of you.
Yeah.
uh, and you have all the knowledge that you gain during that time. You
And
don't
and
need.
the best one that you can watch is, we talked about how you can build your real estate portfolio if you start these things when you're early 20s, right? And that's the
Right.
best topic that I can think of. So please, if you cannot find it, let us know in the drop out the comment box. Please ask your questions, and we'll send it to you.
Right, exactly. That's real estate is one of the main thing, passive income. And you can be a realtor, you can become a realtor and as a side job after you become 18, I think 17, 18. I guess you had to be 18 year old to become a realtor. So just get past the exam and become a realtor and do your other jobs on the side.
Yeah,
Go to college. You can be
because
a
being a
realtor and go
realtor,
to
you
college.
don't. Yeah, and being a realtor, it's not a full-time job. You can do it the time whenever you want to do, and while you are doing something, you can be a realtor. And being a realtor actually helps you become a good real estate investor. We talked about that too.
Right. Actually, you learn a lot of things, right? You're going to, once you become like, yeah, it's all stepping stone to get to that level. So 10-year plan, we talked about that 10-year, you'll be working, you'll be putting your time, but doing other things, more than one job that you are doing right now. Like traditional way, you do actively one job. That's it. Maybe some savings here and there, a little bit, 401k. But that takes for 40 years for you to be financially independent. But
Right.
our way, like do first 10 years actively working, but at the same time do like 5 to 10 things on the side. I think if you do 5 things, that's good enough.
Yeah.
You're going to, within the 10-year time frame, you like all this passive income that you are investing on real estate, photography, Microsoft photography, Amazon FBA, Shopify, drop shipping, and you can do you can buy and sell, referral realtor, you can
Mhm.
referring other people for a realtor, and then do a rental, and then do a Airbnb. There's so many other avenues, ebook writing, cryptocurrency investing, like a little bit of it, and then stock investing.
Uh,
All this going to give you that 10 years in addition to your active job, right? And by the end of 10 years, you have built up a lot of knowledge and a lot of equity on different things. That's going to, you can stop working after 10
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
uh, so I don't know, does it cover, Randy, everything?
Yeah. I mean, that's like, our so many hours of work putting into a few minutes. And we've talked about these topics in isolation, detail in several episodes. So feel free to watch them. Especially our hot topic is real estate. I love it because I always feel like, had we known about all these real estate things, investing and the benefits out of it when I was 20s, I would have been in a lot better position than I am right now. So we wanted to share that with you, with the youngsters. Now, if you can follow those rules, you can be a millionaire. You can actually retire by 30. I'm 36. I'm still working because I did started when I was 20, right? I wish if we had this knowledge, this guidance when we were in the early 20s. So feel free to ask questions if you have any. But I think we covered most of them. Like I said, there's like hour long, so many hours in a few minutes.
Right. Right, yeah, exactly. I think, yeah, like if you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. And we are going to give you so many new videos that's coming up, and I don't want you guys to miss those.
Yeah, and share with your friends. If you like the
Right.
video, just like you said, subscribe if you like, hit the bell so you can get updated with the new videos, and share with your friends, and spread the good word.
Right, yeah. Just help us to help you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for
All right,
watching.
guys. Thanks.